I want to thank you so much for taking time to stop by with me here on this Thursday. Man, I'll be honest with you guys. I am so excited. I mean, yesterday I was super excited, but I got to be honest and say we had some technical issues that I've been trying to work out. And I think I have a final solution that is going to manifest later this evening. But anyway, I just want to take a moment to share with you what I feel this channel is all about. This channel is about personal growth, spiritual growth, leading to social change. I believe everything changes. I believe your world can change, my world can change, but nothing changes until you change. Nothing changes until I change, right? Our world doesn't get better until we decide to be the change that we want to see in the world. And I know that's a popular cliche, but I'm not interested in cliche. What I'm interested in sharing with you is this truth, is that in order for us to experience the changes that we seek in the world, if we want to see social change, if we want to see change in our church, if we want to see change in our family, if we want to see change in our world, it first starts with change with yourself. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about you experiencing personal change. And I want to bring something to you that I think is important. And here's the deal, that most people deal with negative emotions. And one of the negative emotions that people deal with is selfishness. Selfishness. Now, my goal is not to make you feel uncomfortable by talking about selfishness. I'm just going to take a few minutes to have a gut check in and talk about the negative emotion of selfishness that we all deal with, that happens to all of us at some point in some time in our lives. Whether it was in a relationship, you know what it's like to be in a relationship where things kind of are not working out the way you want it to work out. There's a lot of negative emotions of guilt, fear, dishonesty maybe have happened in that relationship that causes negative emotions. Lack of trust is a negative emotion. Lack of compassion for another person is another emotion. All of these things are signs of negative emotions having some kind of control over our lives. So no matter who you are, no matter how much money you have or don't have, hint, hint, no matter what you have going on, the truth of what we're talking about is that everyone has to deal with negative emotions. So if you're concerned about, why am I so upset about what my significant other did to me? Or why am I so upset about what my boss did to me or my coworker did to me? It's because negative emotions are a part of the human experience. But what's most important about that is we cannot allow negative emotions to win the battle of today. That we must decide in our own minds and in our heart in order to get these negative emotions under control. Now, I got to be honest with you. Negative emotions don't come under control simply because we want them to. Just like going to the gym doesn't just happen because we sit down and think about, oh, I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy. No, man, you have to actually go to the gym and begin the workout process. If you're listening to this, I want to say thank you so much for joining this page, for stopping through for just 10 minutes. I got about 5 minutes to finish up, and I promise you I will. But please make sure you make a comment down below. Let me know that, hey, we're on the right track. We're talking about something that you want to hear about. So you can't allow negative emotions to win the day. If you start a business, this is for business owners. If you start a business and you give up because things are not going the way you want them to go right now, guess what? You don't have the stick-to-itness and perseverance in order to be a business owner or entrepreneur, because life doesn't work that way. So you have to have your emotions intact. Now, I'm going to do something that I really don't do, but I'm going to do it because it makes sense. There's a scripture verse in the Bible that I want to share with you. It's right here. It simply says, a tranquil heart is life to the body, but passions passion is a rottenness to the bone. A tranquil heart is life to the body, but passions are rottenness to the bone. In other words, here's what they're getting at in essence. They're getting at that if you want to have a heart of peace, and if you want to have a heart of you're able to get through your daily grind and daily and yearly routine, you got to learn how to find inner peace. That's going to be important. And in order for you to have a tranquil heart, right? A tranquil heart, which means a peaceful heart, there are two very important things that you have to do, right? Number one, you cannot compare yourself to other people. If you're on a track and you're trying to do something, you're building a business or you're in a relationship or you're trying a new investment or you are developing a community, you're doing something that you've never tried before, whether you're in the same area of expertise or the same industry or you're going off into another industry, you have to focus on what it is you are called and gifted to do and what you have to do. You can't focus on everybody else, because the moment you start comparing to other people, for instance, the moment you start going on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or TikTok and you start comparing what you're doing to other people, you begin to lose the energy needed to focus on what you've been called and gifted to do, because you're concerned and you are frustrated that you haven't received the progress that other people that you're watching have received. It means that the way you feel about yourself internally, if it's negative, if it's full of comparisons, then it actually has a physical impact on your emotional and mental health. We know that we're in an age where people are talking about how important mental health is. So this is a topic that people are beginning to realize. This is a topic that entrepreneurs, business owners, this is a topic of conversation that business owners and content creators and spiritual people, religious people alike are beginning to realize the importance of mental health. As a chaplain myself, this is something I always talk about: warrior toughness, spiritual readiness, making sure you are spiritually fit. And that comes from having a healthy mindset. And a healthy mindset means that you cannot compare yourself with others. Here's the second thing: you can't envy other people. You can't be mad at people. You can't be mad at your friend who both of you went to the same college, and that person has outpaced you in your life. You can't be upset about that. You have to focus on what you've been gifted and called to do and the talents that you have. And when you do that, when you focus on that, then you're better able to begin moving toward your goals in life instead of being distracted by what other people are doing and becoming envious of them. And so that's how you deal with negative emotions. Now, I know this doesn't solve everything, but what this does say is that if you want to have a tranquil heart, number one, you can't compare yourself to other people. You got to focus on where you are, be present in the moment you are right now. Number two, you can't be envious of other people. You have to celebrate people where they are as you're on your journey. This is your man, Chaplain Bailey, coming to you live. I thank you for listening to this YouTube and watching this YouTube. And I look forward to seeing you live on this Sunday at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time as we talk about emotional blackmail. Thank you, man. We look forward to seeing you then. Peace. I'm out.